I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for Real Housewives of Potomac Season 4 Episode 17. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, you're a family member, you're one of my peoples, welcome back. So we still don't know where Katie is. Her stuff is gone. She's gone. Front desk is like she didn't leave us no message. She didn't leave us no note. Jacob doesn't know where she's at. But Ashley's like, you know what? She might have left because she's pregnant. I asked her because she said she wasn't feeling good. And I was like, are you pregnant? She was like, you know what? I don't really know if I'm pregnant. So, yeah. But we eventually find her after Karen, she comes up, and I guess since she wasn't leading the charge of getting the FBI, you know, sending the bat signal, getting Spider-Man and Superman together to come find Katie, and she was like, okay, we don't know where Katie is, but I'm finna go get my tea. Well, since she wasn't leading the charge of the search party, Giselle feels that Karen was being very self-absorbed. So it's up to her, and whenever Robin finally gets down there to the beach to find out where Katie was. Well, Katie, she at the airport. She didn't leave a note. She didn't even check them to do none of that. She slipped out like a thief in the night. Was gonna get on her plane, but I guess since she was changing her tickets, that alerted some people, and then security for the show, they was able to find out where she at. And she was at the airport. She was going back. She wasn't feeling good. Now we never found out whether she wasn't feeling good mentally or she just wasn't feeling good physically. We didn't get to the bottom of that. But Karen feels like the inhumane way that Ashley was speaking to Katie, I'm not surprised that she left. And Katie, not Katie, but Ashley's looking like, not inhumane way I was speaking to her. Like, yes, the inhumane way that you were speaking to her. That's why Karen feels like I'm not surprised she left. Now, the ladies go horseback riding, but Ashley, she opts out because she doesn't agree with using animals for pleasure. Like, just riding on the horse for your pleasure. Like, I don't agree with that. But Giselle was like, well, what about, cooking and eating kangaroo? Well, if people are going to cook and eat kangaroo, that's on them. And then Candace had to get in her confession. It's like, okay, so riding a horse is inhumane, but like killing random kangaroos and armadillos for people to eat and then they not eat them, that's not inhumane? Because who's eating it out for real? So y'all just like needlessly like killing this kangaroo and this armadillo. Because ain't nobody eating it out. So I was like, yeah. But she's above that, I just disagree with, using a horse for my own pleasure. No, I cannot do that. So Giselle and Candace, they go on a little submarine trip. Now, when I was younger, and I'm not even gonna say as a child, but I seen Sky Kids. I don't know which one it was, but the kids that was in the submarine. In theory, that looked like not even in theory, but like I was like, that would be something cool to do because their submarine, it was wide, it had a big old window to it, and you can see all the beautiful fish. Not thinking that you in the ocean, you're not gonna really get a good view unless you like on the islands area. But I was like, that would be cool. But like they was like in the submarine, and like even though I'm not claustrophobic, I'm always thinking that the worst is gonna happen. So I will be down there, and that probably wouldn't even got on the submarine, but I'll be down there. Okay, we drop on 100 feet. Like, what if somehow this thing springs a leak? And I don't know how to swim. Like, what am I going to do now? But, they seem to be having fun. While the rest of the group, they over there looking at the bats. Now, I don't do any type of flying creatures, whether it's a bird or whether it's a bug. I really can't do. There is a spot here in Houston where, you can go to, the bat caves. I don't even know if it's a cave. It's somewhere, every day, once it gets, I don't know, nighttime, the bats come shooting at them from wherever they at. Couldn't do that. That just, flying objects and all that stuff. When they was on the horses, they was in the water with the horses, which then made me not want to get into the water because what if the horses had to use the restroom in this water? It was so many things. It seemed like fun, and then I you throwing in the animal in there. It was I cannot. Now I don't even know what happened. Like, the ladies had been drinking and they didn't got back to the hotel. And not Katie, but Ashley was going on and on about how this is a new side of Karen, and you know, this the Karen that she loves. And then it switched to like Karen talking about Michael and his case. Like, I was like, where did that come from? That was just so random. Like, we having a good time, and then you bring up talking about some Karen tells Ashley his charges were dismissed, but that doesn't make him innocent. And I was like, I've been saying that it could be dismissed for a lot of reasons, like evidence. You paid the dude off. Dude dropped charges because you paid him off. So many things. But like, here we again yelling in the hotel lobby. Like, first of all, y'all need to stop being disrespectful to this hotel. And two, it's midnight maybe. People will probably sleep because they done had them a good day. Now y'all drunk in the lobby of the hotel cutting up several fools. And she's saying how Michael went on the news and saying that there was contact made, and you know, in contact without consent is questionable, which I agree with that. I wasn't disagreeing with what she's saying. I was just like, what brought this on? Like, really? I just didn't know where it was coming from. Y'all, I'm sorry this video was late. I'm not late, but this video was short. But nothing much really happened. But like, I'm just gonna say this. I'm paraphrasing now. Like, Karen, okay, Giselle meets up with Karen, and basically paraphrasing, your delivery towards Ashley was completely wrong. Your point was extremely valid. Like, we all had our opinions on Michael in this situation and what he had or hasn't done. But you, Karen, you supposed to be the mama bear. Your delivery was off. And I just found it was very strange and weird. And what's the word I'm looking for? It was ironic that it was coming from Giselle. Giselle's a person that loves to start mess, love to be in people's business, and love to tell you what you doing wrong, what she be doing wrong too. Is telling Karen, your delivery towards Ashley, it was all the way wrong. You shouldn't have done that. Like, girl, really? But Karen feels like I couldn't move forward with my friendship with Ashley with this big old elephant in the room. How I'm feeling about her husband. This is completely towards Michael. This ain't got nothing to do with her. I just had to let her know. Ashley and Karen, they meet up later on. And she said, you know, this was no disrespect for you. This is just how I feel. And Ashley was like, the way you talk is like you think Michael did something. And a lot of us think Michael did something. Like, the cameraman wouldn't just out of nowhere, don't do that. Now, if you like walking and you bump into somebody, you're not going to say, don't do that. It's going to be like, you know, and you say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bump into you. That was you did something to this man and this man didn't like it. Now, Karen, she's feeling this way because she was sexually assaulted when she was in college. And it's just like, she not here for that. Whether you a man assaulting a man or a man assaulting a woman or a woman assaulting a man, woman assaulting a woman, what have you. She's just not here for it at all. The last thing we saw, it looked like Ashley was pregnant. You know, she found out she's pregnant. She didn't know if it was the stress and all these things, but congratulations to Ashley and her baby and her life and all that good stuff. We're just going to hope that Katie's doing better. Y'all, I apologize. This video was kind of all over the place. I have a headache out of this world. I got some congestion going on. These allergies is fully kicking my tail. And then on top of that, it was like 107 degrees today. But maybe that was just like inside of the car before, you know, the AC got to do what it needs to do. But child, I cannot. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It's free all day, every day, free $99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video, you can click on it, you can like it, and you can share it with your people. If you're returning, you a family member and you one of my peoples, y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.